Hi guys, I'm Ben. I'll be a third year historian, and this is the story about how I got into Durham after the Durham Sutton Trust summer school. I came from a really small sixth form in Cornwall. Nobody had really heard of Durham, and progress onto higher education was very low. Now, I'd seen Durham in a uni prospectus and thought the history modules sounded brilliant, and I knew from that moment that I had to get into Durham. Coincidentally, I sat in my school canteen looking at the wall of photographs of former students that had gone on to do successful things. I really wanted to be on this wall and knew that I had to work hard to achieve it. Now, Durham seemed completely out of my reach, but luckily two of my teachers pushed me and motivated me to apply for the Durham Sutton Trust Summer School. Now, at first, I thought, should I really apply for that? I might get rejected. But in the end, I decided that I really wanted to go to Durham, so I really had to put myself forward. And so I applied for the Sutton Trust Summer School and luckily got in. And a few months later, I found myself on the train to Durham. Now, the first thing that really shocked me about Durham was just how gorgeous it was. The cobbled streets, the cathedral, the historic buildings. It was absolutely the place that I wanted to spend my next 3 years at university. It actually made me kind of sad because I didn't think I was going to get in, and this had made me love Durham even more. Now, the week was a week of academic workshops during the day and social events in the evening. Now, the academic workshops consisted of a load of university seminars, and these seminars were led by a lecturer from the history department, and we got to read some journal articles. One of the best things was handling primary sources such as censuses and church documents in the Palace Green Library in Durham. At the start of the week, I didn't really talk much in the seminars. I felt completely out of my depth and thought, is Durham really right for me? This is mostly because at A level, during my classes, we didn't really have classroom discussions, so I wasn't really comfortable with sharing my ideas. By the end of the week, I would not stop talking in these seminars. I loved voicing my opinions and my ideas and bouncing off similar like-minded people. At the end of the week, we got to write an undergraduate essay. An undergraduate essay at this point seemed like a really difficult thing to do, but I actually found it one of the most enjoyable things. A-level essays were completely different to university essays. University essays allow you to find your own voice in your writing, to develop your ideas and opinions. This made me realise that university really was for me. Now, luckily, the essay was to a high standard and I got a reduced offer to Durham. And without this, I don't think I would have got into Durham, as it really helped take the pressure off of my final year of A-levels. Now, in the end, I exceeded this offer anyway, but I'm really appreciative that Durham runs schemes like this to help bring the best out in students that maybe would not have applied otherwise. Honestly, without the Sutton Trust Summer School, I don't think I would be here right now talking to you about Durham. University has really helped me to become me, to be more outgoing, to be more confident, to make more friends, to get involved. So the first thing about actually going to Durham University that I was really worried about was fitting in and making friends. Now, the best thing about the Sutton Trust Summer School is that I already had made a good group of friends, and we stayed in contact, and we still meet today. It was really good to help each other and motivate each other. Now, another part of the summer school were the evening social events. At college, I was quite introverted, and me and my friends mostly liked to hang out and watch films. On the summer school, we ended up having a few formals. We had a games night, a quiz night, an open mic night, and a murder mystery evening. And it made me realise just how great university life was going to be. How it's not just about the academic side of uni, it's also the personal development side. Becoming more confident, coming out of your shell, getting more involved, but also making memories. University is going to be the best time of your life. It certainly has been for me. And I was sat in the formal, talking to my new friends, and I couldn't believe that this could be my life in the next year. Since starting at the university, I've gotten involved in a lot of different things. So I'm involved in a number of music societies, and since the end of first year, I've been in a band that has performed at college and university level events. It's been great to play guitar in front of people, as I never had this opportunity at sixth form. My sixth form didn't even have music facilities. The best bit about Durham, in my opinion, is the fact that they support you and help you to do things that you really want to do. I was lucky enough to receive a bursary to be able to go and teach in China last summer. The experience has really helped me because it has made me realise I really want to be a teacher after my degree. I am also part of the First Generation Scholars Network at the university. And this is a network of first generation students who meet up and just eat pizza and talk to each other and share experiences with each other. The best thing about this is that it's led by lecturers who were themselves the first members in their family to go to university. And it has been great to know that these people have been in the exact same situation and have become as successful as they are. This gave me great confidence and helped me to push myself even further. During my second year, I have been involved in helping to run open days, post offer visit days, Freshers Week. I've helped with online webinars. I've written stuff for the student blog and recorded videos just like this one. And I would not have done these things if it wasn't for the fact that I'd completely come out of my shell since being at university. Recently, I got elected as the first JCR chair at South College. As you can see, I now really don't mind putting myself out there for any opportunity that I really want to go for. And I think that says a lot about how the university experience has changed me and helped me to become a more confident person. Before, I would not have gone for a role like this. The chair's role is to chair large meetings of the student body at South College. It will also see me help to organise balls, to organise formals, to help with welfare events, Freshers Week, and a lot more. If there's one thing that my whole experience has taught me, is that there are a lot more students that are like me, that didn't really believe in themselves, that weren't really that confident, and definitely didn't want to put themselves out there in fear of rejection. So one of the greatest things that I have done since being at uni is joining the Student Community Action Programme. This is a student-led volunteering scheme where we go into the local sixth form and tutor A-level students. Recently, one of my students had told me they did not plan to apply for top Russell Group universities because they did not think they were good enough to get in. So one of the most rewarding things was having a discussion with them. They were shocked to realise that my journey to university was almost exactly the same as theirs. They were even more shocked that I went to an underperforming state school but had gotten into Durham. Now, the best outcome in the story was that they applied for top Russell Group universities and eventually ended up getting into their dream university. If I achieved nothing else, I'm really pleased that I could help someone that was in a similar situation to me to come out of their shell and to push themselves to go and put themselves out there to get into their dream university. Now, the whole point of this video really is to say that if I could do it, you can do it. So first off, aim high. Put yourself out there. Don't be afraid of being rejected. Secondly, believe in yourself, believe in your ability, and you will achieve great things. Now, you may be wondering, did I end up getting my picture on the wall in my school canteen? Well, the answer is yes, I did. And it filled me with a huge amount of pride to see how far I had come in the last few years. And that really would not have happened if it wasn't for the Durham Sutton Trust Summer School and my experiences as a student at the university. Thanks so much for listening, and I really hope this helps you make a decision as to whether you should go to Durham University.